What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, as we close in on D23, I'm sure there's going to be more outlets who rumor a Fantastic Four casting announcement. But as I've said up until now, and will continue to say, please do not hold your breath for that. They won't cast the team most likely until they attach a director, and from all sources in the industry, that search continues. Also, by the time they get to that D23 announcement in September, we'll still be over 2 years away from the Fantastic Four releasing in theaters. A lot of things can change between now and then, so I do not expect a casting announcement for that team. Unfortunately, I know it's one of the things we want the most. However, we cannot ignore the industry insider reports, and synchronicitously this week, lining up with one actor in particular who, while has been rumored to join the MCU in the past, has never been tied to Reed Richards, none other than Superman actor Henry Cavill. We're going to break down where the reports and rumors came from today, and because they're separate sources seemingly corroborating each other and the synchronicity I just mentioned, it's certainly made it seem like a confirmation. We're breaking it all down. Henry Cavill's rumor joining the MCU, and as the first family's Reed Richards. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider scoop or rumor like we're covering today, and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below that will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so first up on our list, the latest of news in a now deleted tweet from the account Marvel Updates. That's Marvel_updates, and if you want to follow them on Twitter, I'll actually leave a link down in the description. They posted that a major actor had signed to be Reed Richards and agreed for 3 films. Now, this came only days after some rumblings from the Illuminati that they had a major theory and or rumor about Henry Cavill. That report actually originated with Giant Freaking Robot. I've covered this stuff for multiple years. They are a rather new industry insider editorial, but as of late have had a ton of scoops, some of which have already come true. So as we wait to see a majority of their scoops unfold over the next couple of years, they're indicating that Henry Cavill has been in talks for no specific role, but a future role for the MCU. And of course, this is not the first time we've heard Henry Cavill tied to the MCU. I made the joke real recently in a video, it feels like all of Hollywood is joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but basically you had 1, 2, 3 in these reports all clumped together within 2 or 3 days that tied these together, and that's why you saw the Instagram reports and social media reports that Henry Cavill might be Reed Richards. What I would say is that I think there is a possibility of Henry Cavill eventually in the future of the MCU. I think there's a lot of roles we could all see him in. Maybe Reed Richards is not the most obvious. Not that he wouldn't do a great job in that role, but a much bigger factor is his uncertain future with the DCEU. He's been pretty vocal that he would come back as Superman, and it seems like their new CEO, Zaslav, has a warpath plan here. He has reconsolidated most of what's going on with them, restructured what's going on with the streaming services, Discovery Plus and HBO Max now being merged into one, scrapping certain DC projects and moving forward with something that more clearly resembles what happened at the MCU, and now even luring some of their brass over there to work on the project. So if they're smart, they'll keep Henry Cavill as Superman, and I find it hard to believe he has enough bandwidth as an actor with The Witcher and the other things he's already committed to in the future of being in the MCU and the DCEU at the same time. Not to mention, there have been rumors that that's sort of a clause included in contracts. I would love for someone officially to tell me that's not true, but even if it isn't true and you are allowed to be in both the DCEU and the MCU at the same time, I still don't see it. The other thing I would say about the now deleted tweet, which is curious, really, there's only 2 reasons you take a tweet or report down. Number 1, it becomes openly debunked. Number 2, maybe somebody asked them to take it down. We won't know, and so we'll leave it in grain of salt territory, but someone signing on to do Reed Richards certainly would need to do 3 projects at least, because we know Fantastic Four will be immediately followed by the 2 Avengers films, for which you can be certain Reed Richards and the rest of that lineup will be part of the ensemble and cast during King Dynasty and eventually Secret Wars both. But guys, let me know down in the comments if you're for Henry Cavill joining the MCU, if you'd want him as part of that, knowing he's, already been Superman and might still be Superman in the future, and what role you would cast him in. Certainly, I see him in a ton of roles, maybe even Wolverine, but just definitely not Reed Richards. Who knows though? Maybe he is going to be the future of the first family and he kills it. Being crazier things. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away PlayStation 5s every 20,000 subscribers all the way up to 1 million. The next milestone is 980. If you want to be entered to win or for any future giveaways, the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes under the name AllFires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.